So one of the things I think that keeps people from really seeing themselves as a leader is that we have this idea that leadership is all about performance. And while leaders do have to achieve results, what I have found is probably more important than probably performance is the paradigm that supports that performance. So I'd like to ask you, is your mind set for leadership? Which means, do you have the mindset that actually supports you being an effective, very intentional leader? Do you have the mindset that actually supports you learning to lead and lead effectively? Because so much of what we do in the way of behavior is simply an outgrowth of exactly what we think. So our performance is simply an output, where our very paradigms are the input that make that output possible. I used to hear this little saying said a lot in the data sphere. It said that every system is uniquely designed for the outcomes it achieves. So if that's the case, then you and I, our mental paradigm is really the catalyst or the infrastructure for how we perform. So if you and I are not performing maybe to the degree that we could or should be, maybe it's because we don't have the paradigm to support getting there. So we can have incredible gifting, we can have great talents, we can have gone to school and have incredible degrees, but your paradigm is probably the most important part of your leadership effectiveness and really beginning to build leadership capability. So I want you to really think about, do you support yourself as a great leader mentally? Do you think that you have the ability and the capability to really be developed and maximized to become the most effective leader you can be? So as you think about that, it may cause you to really have to go back and think about if there are parts of your thinking and the way you talk to yourself internally that don't support your progress. So remember, the key to a successful performance is having the paradigm, the underpinning to support that performance. So think about what you think about so that you can determine if you need to adjust your paradigm to improve your performance.